Look in my eyes, what do you see?
A pile of Saudi money.
Oh yeah, CM Punk's going to Saudi, baby.
Nice one.
Night of Champions.
Indeed.
This weekend. In the middle of a...
Yeah.
middle of a war zone.
Yeah, but they don't give a fuck.
No, they don't.
It's happening anyway.
It is happening anyway.
We're gonna do it anyway.
Yes, absolutely.
Memes galore.
All the memes. Let's jump to it, shall we?
Yeah.
There's actually a few matches this time.
Nice.
Hardly any of them are for championships at Night of Champions.
Okay, so it's
but there's still matches.
Night of Wrestling.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, we'll get to it. It's fine. I won't jump ahead. Okay. I won't jump ahead. Okay. I'll moan at the appropriate time.
Save all the pent-up frustrations, because we'll get there. First and foremost, we've got Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross.
In quite an unexpected matchup.
It's very unexpected.
I was expecting something totally different, Carl.
Yeah. What were you expecting?
Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, they haven't actually revealed, I don't think, why that happened. I think.
But you got to imagine that it's a bit of tension with...
I don't want to get bombed.
Yeah, I mean, people are more concerned with their own safety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's this now? You're getting buried. Whoever said no is just going to plummet down that card. Yeah, this has come out of left field a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's nice that Karrion's getting his opportunities here because, you know what I find really interesting? And this is a slight digression from the match itself. I'm seeing so many people going, it's funny how all the Karrion Kross fans, they show his promo work and all that, but they won't show his in-ring work. And, you know, there's a reason he's not getting over. It's like, how many people are shit in the ring and get over?
Oh, yeah.
How many people have like 2 moves and still get over?
Go on, you're going to say it again, aren't you?
No, I'm not going to do it. But the point being, even if he's not the most technically gifted in the ring, he's still actually pretty good in the ring. And I feel like that's a shit reason that he's not getting over.
Yeah.
Like, you can't pretend like that's the reason. Like, WWE truly cared about great wrestling technique. That is not fucking true.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He baffles me, to be honest. Old Karrion. I don't know, he's not been able to get over for so long. And did he get over just off the back of that one promo? Like, is he doing anything different, really?
I think people they love his entrance. That he does get a pop from the crowd. He's selling merch, and people love that sort of possible edge into Killer Kross. You know, I'm Killer Kross now. But you know, they're putting him on like main event and stuff like that. So it's like, well, they still don't want to use him. And I don't know if at this point it's deliberate as part of the whole disgruntled thing, but at some point you're going to put him on TV so people know he's disgruntled. So I don't really know what's going on.
No, I don't really get it either, to be honest. But
I mean, this could be an opportunity for him to absolutely smash Sami.
I don't think he will.
Okay.
I think he's losing.
Fair enough.
I think they're going to take him off. I think Triple H has gone,
fair,
okay.
I think when Randy's come out and gone to like, it was Randy, wasn't it, who said Sami at some point is going to be champion, but it's not going to be this time around.
Maybe.
You know when he cut a promo on everyone? You watch wrestling?
You think I watched the promo? When was this?
Was it Raw or Smack? I think it might have been SmackDown.
This week. I'm not up to date this week.
Oh, apologies. Yeah, he cut a bit of a promo on SmackDown, and he was saying like he said to, fuck's sake, he said to Jey Uso about like, it's not 4 letters, 1 word. It'll be 3 letters, 1 move.
Yeah,
and that, that kind of shit. And I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, he said to Sami about like, basically that, the fans and everyone in the ring agrees that, he will be champion. He'll have a championship on his shoulder or whatever, but not right now.
Like,
because he's going to fucking RKO him. Basically, just about said, but RKO you, RKO you.
What he does.
And that's, but he did it in a more stylish way than that. But that's basically what he did.
Okay.
And I think the fact that he's acknowledged that, Sami's going to be a champion shows you the sort of, I suppose, the respect WWE has on him. So I don't think they're going to feed him to Karrion. But at the same time, people want Karrion to pop, don't they? So it would be a good opportunity for that. But it's a difficult balance because they're both very popular guys for their own reasons. So
yeah. Well, that's it. Karrion has probably got the momentum right now, but I think Triple H is just like, lol, I'm going to bring you over here to have you lose on pay-per-view. Yeah, I'm going Sami.
Give all the fucking money.
Oh, Sami.
Yeah.
Okay. You going Karrion?
You know what, I will. I think you're probably right, but I'll go Karrion.
Okay. We then have a street fight, Anthony. Rhea Ripley, Raquel Rodriguez, Battle of the RRs.
Is that what this is about?
I don't know.
Your initials the same as my initials. That can't be what this is about.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, this is basically Rhea cost Raquel the opportunity in the Queen of the Ring. Is it even Queen of the Ring?
Didn't he have something Queen's Crown or something like that?
Yeah,
I think they called it something else.
I'm gonna go Queen of the Ring. But basically, whoever gets the title shot, she was in it, and Rhea Ripley pulled her out the ring, cost her the match in the Fatal 4-Way, I think it was. So, yeah, it's all stemmed from that. Obviously, there's been beef there with Liv Morgan and all that. I don't think it's ever really gone away. Liv's obviously fucked her shoulder up, hasn't she? So she's out for a while. So, thinking of you, Liv. Always.
So now it's different beef. I mean, it's going to be a fun match. Like, it's one of these matches where I'm expecting Rhea to win because of how popular she is, but I wouldn't be upset either way. I think it's just going to be a good match. It's that bad that it's like, it's going to be a good match and I don't really care who wins here. The stakes aren't really high for it to matter. So you go, well, it's going to be an enjoyable match and whoever gets to win, it's going to be fine.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think it really matters who wins.
Can't I bet that they all have a good time?
I do think Rhea's going to win. But do you not think it's mad that they're doing a street fight in Saudi?
Yes.
The women?
Yes.
Because are they going to be allowed to fight in the crowd and stuff?
No.
So it's like, well, is it really a street fight then?
No, they might be. I don't know what the rules are.
I know what the rules are. They're going to be like fucking, covered up to the nines and can they go and be in people's faces? I don't really know.
Maybe. It's a very empty street fight.
Yeah, literally outside. Not allowed in. This is a proper street fight. But I'm going to go Rhea. Okay. I just think she's bigger star power and...
Yeah, I get that. Logically, yeah.
Could do with a win. You going to agree?
Nah, I'll probably do the same. But again, I'm not going to be upset either way. It's going to be a fun match.
I like that. Finally, a title match.
Jacob Fatu.
Obviously, yeah. Jacob Fatu, next. Solo. Yeah. What do you think of his turn on Solo? And they pulled him down at Money in the Bank and like. Bit.
I'm still like. Jacob needs to just not be involved in the bloodline stuff. To be honest with you, I don't think it's really doing like. I get it. They're trying to close the feud off, and that's probably where we're headed here. But like. He's a solo star. He was ready to be a solo star, and they just kind of need to live with that.
Well, they brought in Jeff Cobb, haven't they? Or JC Mateo, which is one of the worst names ever.
Look, I think they didn't know where to go with the bloodline, so they fucking ruined it. No offense, Solo. They're doing the best of what they've got, but like people are only going to compare it to the OG bloodline. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jacob, he needs his enemies, so it kind of makes sense. But like, everyone's over on Jacob, and they're sort of bit parts to this.
Well, do you not think
the only thing that pisses me off with Jacob Fatu is the hammering the fuck out of that catchphrase?
Oh yeah,
and they need to chill that out.
Yeah. Do you not think though this is where a wild Hikuleo appears? We've seen he's cropped up on Main Event and stuff, so clearly he's getting them TV ready. So maybe. I think this is Solo brings in Hikuleo to even the odds, and then we still get more bloodline shit.
How's it even? I suppose it is even in the odds
against Jacob. I suppose it is. Yeah.
Fair.
So yeah, that's the way I'm going to go with it. I don't think it's going to be costing Jacob the title, but...
Well, so you're telling me that someone sat backstage going, well, maybe we had more Samoans.
Yeah, it's Triple H, isn't it?
Yeah, fair.
You guys here.
I'm surprised he's not... Like, well, again, it's all rumour mill, innit? Because they were saying, like, oh, Triple H may be on the out because The Rock wants someone else in and all this.
Yeah.
And was it Meltzer? Probably Meltzer again. And you're like... My head just went to, I'm surprised he's not actually making things worse for these guys as like a bit of revenge, but we don't even know if it's true, so I'm just going to shut the fuck up instead.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get away from the bloodline stuff. I think Hikuleo is going to go in and get involved.
But it's not bloodline stuff, is it?
Well,
it's not, is it? Where's Roman?
Well,
where's the Usos?
Still Anoa'i bloodline, aren't they? But,
yeah, but it's not like
I mean, where's the Haku's not even really, is he? He's a blood brother, but anyway,
it counts. But where's the Ulafala thing?
Who knows?
No one even gives a shit about that anymore. Roman got it back, and you don't even fucking see it.
I tell you what, though, I wouldn't, and people will probably come out for this. I wouldn't be too distraught if Solo got the win and won the title here with Hikuleo's help.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't think Jacob needs a title, and I think Solo, to be fair to him, has the bloodline stuff been great? No. But has he done the best he could with everything? Yeah.
100%. And I think it's not a reflection on Solo. What they need to watch out for booking wise here is, like, if they're going to keep Hikuleo with Solo, that's one thing. But we can't have Solo, the guy who keeps bringing people in, who then turn on him, because then he just looks like a fucking moron.
Yeah.
So they need to watch out for that.
Yeah, true. Which is why I think Hikuleo is going to show up, and I think he's going to cost Jacob. That's my wild prediction. I'm going Solo wins.
Okay, I'm going to stick with Jacob.
Okay.
Small werewolf. Badass.
Fair dues. Next up, another championship match. John Cena, CM Punk.
Do you know what? Did you see the stats on this match that, like, of the... Hang on, I'll probably get this wrong. Of the 14 matches they've had, Punk's won 6, and Cena's won 6. And then I think they drew 2 or something like that.
Okay.
So this is a literal, like, decider of a match between them. I probably got the stats wrong there, but it's something like that. Like, they're basically bang even, and this match will have to be the decider. Not only will it be the last match him and Cena have together, it will be the one that decides who actually won out of the two, which is... I don't even know if it was intentional, but that's very interesting to me.
For me, I'm very intrigued to see how this one's going to pan out, because I don't see John Cena losing the belt here.
I think
we get Cena and Cody at SummerSlam.
Well, you know, Punk's had his Mania main event now, apparently.
Yeah.
So,
but I think we get that at SummerSlam. But I don't see John Cena pinning Punk clean. So do we get a fucking Travis Scott appearance again for no reason? How bad was WrestleMania, man?
Yeah, hopefully not. I think there's probably shenanigans. You know, Cena's not giving the fans what they want.
That's what I mean, though. Shenanigans how? Like who?
Omos.
R-Truth? Or Ron Killings?
Omos.
Fuck it, why not? Bring in all the big bastards. Hikuleo.
Omos is going to rock up, right? And cost the match and be like a bodyguard for Cena. And then Killings is going to turn up and have to try and get through Omos to get to Cena because he's still got a chip on his shoulder. That's what's happening.
Okay. Bold. I hate it. Yeah.
They're ready to pull the trigger back on Omos again. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Just because I think there's already going to be one Giant making his debut, I don't think we'll get to. So I'm not going to go with that. But I don't know how we get there, but Cena is going to retain.
Yeah, I agree. I think Cena has to retain.
I just don't know how they do that in a way that makes Punk still.
Let's be honest, and this is no offense to Punk, but right now, what would the belt do on Punk? It's still got to be on this heel champ that we've got going on with Cena. Yeah, like Punk could get it and it'd be like, oh okay, like that would be the result, wouldn't it? So, oh okay, like
it'd be the funniest thing ever for CM Punk. I hate Saudi. I disagree with a lot of principles.
I mean,
I'll go there to win the belt.
Imagine if Cena just gives him the win.
Yeah,
for that.
Yeah,
for the hypocrisy of it.
Imagine
he just lies down and goes, "Go on." Win it here in Saudi.
I would love it. But like, I like the fact they've lent into that though and not shied away.
Oh yeah, I think it's brilliant that they've used that, they've fueled it with that. Because otherwise, trying to ignore it would have just, we know what the fan base is like. They would have just pointed it out anyway.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, I don't know how we get to the end result, but I just think Cena.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So yeah, I think it's going to be Cena and Cody at SummerSlam. So.
Are we going to see any wild cash-ins? No.
Maybe.
Okay.
Who is the men's Money in the Bank champ? Seth. Not here. Maybe it's SummerSlam.
I think they're going to try and recreate the heist of the century.
If they do, it needs to go wrong this time, I think.
That'd be funny.
Yeah. Which takes us on to the Queen of the Ring and King of the Ring finals. First up, we have Jade Cargill and Asuka. I was surprised they went this route, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
it's an interesting matchup.
I'm happy that they've give Asuka the respect she deserves after coming back, the fact she's in the finals.
Yeah, agreed.
But I sort of wanted it to be Alexa and Roxanne. Would be my 2 picks. So now that we've got this outcome, though, if you look at, obviously the winner gets a title shot against the champion on their brand, and we know Triple H is like Asuka and Io.
Yeah,
that's where I'm headed with it.
Yeah, he does have a bit of a thing, doesn't he, Trips?
Or you could do Jade and Tiffany, but Naomi gets involved with the cash-in.
Yeah,
to cost Jade. So there's a rumor. There's a running story there.
Yeah,
but
I'm super intrigued how they're going to handle this match, to be honest, because the styles kind of clash, don't they?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's going to be a bad match. I'm just intrigued how it's going to work, because Jade's obviously a powerhouse and Asuka's more of a technical. And it's not the first time we've ever seen like a technician go up against more of a powerhouse.
I get your point though. Like lately, we haven't really seen.
There's a lot of mirroring, isn't there?
Yeah. Like we've got Rhea and Raquel, for example, in the same card. Yeah. I think stylistically it's going to be an interesting one. But I think if they pull the trigger on Jade, people are just going to be like, oh, for fuck's sake. So for me, I think Asuka's come back. She's killing it. Let's do that. Let's do Asuka and Io. History there. SummerSlam. Great match. That's what I'm going for.
I like it. I'd agree with that.
Damn, you agree.
I know.
Okay.
I'm making this no fun, but I agree.
And it'd just be another accolade for Asuka and what's been a Hall of Fame worthy career in WWE so far.
Yeah, she killed it.
So pissed off, Anthony.
I understand.
Why are we getting Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton with fucking no build in Saudi? Not even for anything for a number one contendership. What a load of shit.
Yeah. Fucking wasted. And we really wanted this match, but why now?
I'm feeling
this is just because the Saudis paid for it. But why now?
But like, there's so layered. There's so much story they could have.
Onion.
Yeah, there's so much story they could have done with this, and we just, we'll put you together just because you both won the fucking tournament brackets.
Yeah, fucking annoying.
Fucking shit.
Fucking wank.
The fact you've done this, I am fuming. Fuming. Absolutely fuming.
Fucking fuming.
Can't believe it.
Yeah. I agree.
And it's obvious Cody's going to win it.
Annoyingly. I wanted this match to be, and this is no thingy, it's not me hating on Cody like normal. Like, this match should have been for the title, and this should have been Randy getting the win. Yeah. And then we go Cody redemption arc. You know, classic storytelling. It's so,
tell us, right? We haven't used the little things in a while.
Okay.
Tell us in the comments, like, how
on a scale of 1 to 10,
how can you justify doing this match now? Would you prefer to see this match with a shitload of build-up and layered storytelling? Tell us.
No, I don't want storytelling in my matches.
And if you agree with us, then subscribe while you're there.
If you don't agree with us, we'll go and fucking subscribe to someone else.
So, yeah, I'm fuming. I'm very, very fuming. And I just feel like it's clearly going to be Cody that gets the win, because we're clearly going to get for John Cena and Cody, since we've already had Cena and Orton very recently, even though we had Cena and Cody at WrestleMania. But they're going to go back to that. So,
true story.
Yeah, Cody's going to win. Yay.
Cody's going to code.
Yeah. You agree?
Yep. Sadly.
Roller coaster for the win. Yeah, all in all. Meh.
Yeah. Yeah. Not overwhelmed with this. No.
I'm not underwhelmed.
No. It's going to be a fairly decent. Just not like.
I'm just whelmed. Yeah. Like, it's on paper.
The most appealing thing for us is going to be in the middle of the fucking day, isn't
it? Well, exactly. On paper, you've got CM Punk and John Cena. You've got Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. You know, you've got fucking mirror match Rhea and Raquel. Great. You've got the fucking the Queen of the Ring finals as well. Like, boss. But meh, because there's no story there really. There is with John and Punk, but like, is this the right time to do it? Would have made sense to do more at Money in the Bank, I think.
I agree.
But
no, they fucked it.
Fucking fucked it.
I'm funny, like in previous segments we've been talking about negatives on the internet. It's fucking awful.
But you know what though? Like, I think sometimes it's justified for them to be called out on the shit. For far too long now, we've had Triple H is our saviour.
For far too long.
You know what I mean? And it's like, well, fucking, it's been shit lately, if I'm honest.
It's thing is, like, people were like, Trips was just trying to do his job, and people were just fucking glazing way too much there. You know what I mean? Oh, it's Triple H here. It's amazing. You're like, calm the fuck down. Yeah. There's gonna be ups and downs. That's
it's definitely gone off the boil. I think WrestleMania sucked this year. If you counteract that with last year's WrestleMania, it was one of the best. Ever.
Unreal. Yeah.
The fall off needs to be studied.
And this is where, well, do you know what? It does it because the WrestleMania before was the culmination of stories that were already rolling.
Yeah.
And this is what we've got now.
Yeah. And it's like, we've got the John Cena retirement story, which I don't hate. I don't think it's been executed.
One of the more enjoyable things.
Yeah,
to be
I don't
honest.
think it's been executed amazingly, but I don't hate it. But other than that,
his promo on Punk was fucking brilliant, though.
Yeah, it was good. That pipe bomb. So yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, saw that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we will see.
Well, yeah, SummerSlam's going to be 2 nights in it. Let's hope that they actually stack it and they don't just put a load of filler matches in there.
Yeah, in the middle.
Yeah, let's be more positive and let's hope for a great show.
Yeah.
So yeah, what do you think? Who are you looking forward to seeing? Who do you think's going to win? Are we going to get new champs? Who's going to win King and Queen of the Ring?
Told you what I think.
Well, no one cares what you think. So yeah, let us know if you are listening to this. Then do the usual thing, give us 5 stars on whatever platform you're listening to, and yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.